All right, what's going on, guys? I'm in front of a beautiful view. This is a really nice spot that I sometimes come to. It's just right outside of the city, so get some peace and quiet, be able to, reflect a little bit. It's been a while since I really, made a video like this. I know I've been very inconsistent with YouTube. Lately, I've sort of been in a little bit of a rut, if I'm being honest. Feeling quite lost sums it up. Not sort of knowing like what direction to take my life in. I don't know, usually I'm pretty good at pulling myself out of, these like negative mindsets, but lately for whatever reason, it's been really hard for me to sort of collect myself. I've just been questioning a lot lately, if the path that I am on is the right one for me. For whatever reason lately, I just haven't been really enjoying the things that I usually would enjoy. My entire life, I always felt like I was planning my escape, from home. I was always planning my escape from my family, and I always just wanted something more and always felt like there was something more out there for me. When I left home and moved to England about 8 months ago, I felt really happy, sort of having the physical distance between everything that was familiar to me, things that I was going through, things that caused me pain, felt good for a while. And, I was happy to sort of be free and be independent. And for whatever reason lately, I found myself subconsciously planning my escape back home. And without realizing it, I was just trying to rationalize any way for me to get back home. I suppose, you don't really know what you have until you don't have it anymore. And sometimes I think adding distance and space to, a situation in your life can sometimes make you appreciate it more. When I really think about it, like, why do I want to go back home? It just sort of made me laugh at myself a little bit. The fact that, like I said, I was always planning my escape from that place. And now that I finally got out, I'm planning my escape to go back. I think something that I've really learned about myself lately is that I just always think there's something more. I always think that there's something better on the other side. And I think the biggest thing that I fear in life is the present moment. I, for whatever reason, have always just struggled being present. There's just certain things I've went through and certain things that have happened in my life that I think I haven't fully confronted or accepted. I think there's still a part of me that, runs away from those things. And I find that whenever I am present, those things catch up to me, and like I will try my best to find any distraction to pull me out of the present moment so that I don't have to deal with those things. It's something I knew that I've struggled with for a while. I mean, like, even when every single night when I go to bed, I can never fall asleep to just quiet. I always have to have something playing in the background, like a TV show or just a video or something like that. So that's something I really need to work on. There's just a couple of things that I think I still haven't worked through. But yeah, it's just put me in this weird place lately where I feel like I'm taking everything for granted. I always thought this was a dream of mine to, like, be living on my own in a different country and just doing my thing, and I feel like everything that I'm doing now were things that I used to dream about doing. And I just feel really guilty taking it all for granted and not appreciating it the way that I think I should be. But it's also made me question whether the things that I'm doing is actually things that I really wanted to do, whether it was what my purpose is. I think the funny thing is like, I've went through this stage so many times in my life where I've just felt really lost and question what I'm doing. And funnily enough, I think it happens in the moments, in the periods of my life where I'm being really consistent, like I've made a change. I'm sort of starting to settle into a routine, and that's sort of what happened here now for me, since I feel like now I'm in a set routine. I just want to run away and like find something else. And no matter what point I get to in life, I always find myself coming back to making YouTube videos. This has genuinely been something that's always helped me since I was like 13 years old. It's just a way for me to express myself, I think. Since I was in school, I, don't really talk about things to people. This has always been an outlet for me to really get things off my mind, get my thoughts out there. Even if it's in a dumb way or a funny way, it's always been a medium for me to express different sides of myself. And, I find I get really lost and almost depressed when I am not uploading and I'm not making videos. You know, I don't even think it's building something, because there's other avenues in my life where, you know, I'm chasing something or I'm working at something, you know, a project. But I think it's a platform where I can express myself is something that I really need. So hopefully I can stick to it, because I really do, for whatever reason, I've always felt like making YouTube videos has always been like my dream and my calling, as corny as it sounds. Even if it's just making videos like this, that's something I struggle with as well. It's just like setting expectations on myself on what to post and what videos to make. But that's why I came out tonight and just decided to say fuck it and get my thoughts out there. And that's sort of all I wanted to talk about. It's a really nice night, obviously very cold, as it always is over here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I guess I will see you guys next time, and yeah, take care of yourselves.